Michaela Vernava here on Radio Row. I'm joined now by Hall of Famer Tim Brown. Tim, thank you so much for being with us
Hey,
today.
thank you. Good to
Good
be
to
here.
see you. Good to see you again. We had
Again,
you on
absolutely.
last year,
year.
and now the New England Patriots and the Atlanta Falcons will be playing in the Super Bowl on Sunday. Couple questions I want to ask you about that game. Who do you think is more valuable to their team, Julian Edelman to the Patriots or Julio Jones to the Falcons?
That's tough. That's tough. I would say at this particular point, it's a real tough question. I'm going to say Edelman because I think Atlanta has, played without Julio quite a bit, over his career. And I think they, not that they expect it, but they know how to deal with it. I think if the Patriots lost Edelman, I think that would be a huge hole in the middle of the offense. So I don't think they can afford to lose him.
Really? So seeing what Tom Brady's been able to do with Chris Hogan, Matt Langel scoring touchdowns, do you think that would be a deciding factor if Julian Edelman wasn't able to play hypothetically in this game?
But think about this: they're able to do all that because the people are watching Julian Edelman. They're trying to figure out what he's doing, and that's why you see Chris Hogan running by people because you got this little guy that everybody's trying to make sure that they keep their eye on. So if he's not on the field, now they're freed up to go and do other things.
Now, do you expect the Patriots to be able to do that to the Falcons defense on Sunday with the weapons that they have?
I don't think there's no stopping Tom Brady as far as completing, getting the ball to the receivers. I think the main thing for Atlanta this year is to make sure they tackle these guys immediately. I think where the Patriots kill you is yards after the catch, where the Yakums, you catch the ball, you run 20 yards on a little 5-yard pass and catch. That's what's killing defenses. So I think Atlanta has good enough athletes to be able to stay close and to make the tackle. And now you want them, instead of scoring a touchdown in 5 plays, they have to do it in 12. And sooner or later, there's a breakdown that's going to happen on the Patriots side, and that's how you can beat them. You're not going to stop them. You can't think stop. You got to think slow them down. And I think if you can do that, you got a good chance.
Now, if you were playing in this game, who would you rather be catching passes from, Tom Brady or Matt Ryan?
Oh my God, it would just be a dream. I mean, I would
Either
close my
way?
eyes. I would close my eyes and take either quarterback. Obviously what Tom is doing is next level type stuff, next world type stuff, and Matty Ice is showing people that. People have been saying for years that they call him Matty Ice, which I think is one of the greatest nicknames ever. That he truly is Matty Ice, and if he can keep that same cool, calm demeanor about himself, I think he'll prove himself to be one of the great quarterbacks of the day. But I would take any one of those guys. Believe me, I would be very happy.
If you had to pick one, though.
If I had to pick one,
would you
you
pick?
got to go with Tom Brady. You got to, and that's a Notre Dame guy talking about a Michigan guy, so that's a difficult thing too. But the way this guy plays the game, he is so smart. I mean, for a guy who is not a running quarterback, who can stand in the pocket and make the plays that he's making, it's really, really unbelievable.
What about the consistency and his success in the postseason? How much weight do you put on that as opposed to Matt Ryan, who that's not the case?
Yeah. I mean, the reason why the Atlanta Falcons hadn't gone to the Super Bowl is because of Matty Ice. I mean, he has not played well in big games, so I think for him. To play well in the 2 playoff games so far this year, it has been a really, really big thing. But and on the other side, you have just the opposite. You have the coolest guy in the world when it comes to playing quarterback in big games, and the reason why is because the game is so simple for him. He catches the ball, he picks it up, and he throws it 5 yards to a guy, and watches that guy run 20 yards with the ball. So anytime you can do that, it's going to make the game. And then every once in a while you throw the ball over the top, because everybody's sucking up. So it's going to be interesting to see how Atlanta tries to play this game. I don't think you can go out and line up and play Tom Brady and expect to beat him. I think you got to come with something a little different than what he's seeing.
You've had a lot of praise for Tom Brady. If you had to describe him in one word, what would it be?
Besides awesome, besides consistent,
Yeah.
legendary. I mean, the guy has done everything you could ever ask for a quarterback to do on the field, no doubt about it.
So verdict is there's not one word.
That's
No,
not one word,
not
I don't
one
believe.
single word.
Yes. No.
Okay. Tell us why you're here on Radio Row this week.
Hey, I'm here with King Hawaiian and the great folks at King Hawaiian. Everybody knows them for their great bread, but now they've gotten into the barbecue sauce business. And I'm a Texas boy, so I said, look, if you're gonna come with some barbecue sauce, you got to come strong. I'm gonna send you back home. So, but they did well. This is a sweet pineapple. They have Kona coffee, the Big Island lava. It'll light you up a little bit. It's lava, so it's going to be a little hot. And, in my world, anything with bacon in it is good. So they have a smoked bacon.
In my world as well.
I got you on that one, right? Yeah. So you can find these at stores everywhere. Great for parties. They're going to have the Super Bowl commercial on this Sunday. So they're getting into the game big time.
Look forward to it. And if it's recommended by you, I'll definitely give it a try. Thank you for joining us
Thank
today.
you. Appreciate
it.
you.